Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, we have defeated Cazador. It was a long and tough battle. Maybe not the toughest one we had so far, but it still took like the entire episode. And, well, he's not actually dead yet. He has just retreated into his sarcophagus, apparently. So, if we want to finish this and finish Cazador, I suppose we will have to look inside. And then we can loot everyone else. And we have to take his staff, because we need that to free the prisoners. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and let's open the sarcophagus.
No healing sleep for you. Wake up! Get your hands off me, worm! I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust, and I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
Oh dear.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. I can do this, but I need your help.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so apparently Astarion is still hell-bent on doing this ritual, and I mean, I can't completely blame him for that. I can understand why he wants to do it. I think I said this already like many episodes ago, and Astarion's words just now kind of confirm that, you know, if you have been powerless your entire life, then, you know, you would crave that kind of power because you think it will protect you and you don't want to be that weak and helpless ever again. So I completely understand that. But, I mean, it also means that he essentially will become the thing that he hated the most his entire life. And, I mean, that can't be good for him, right? So once that first rush of power is gone, then maybe he will realize that. So even if we ignore the fact that like thousands of people have to die for this, I think it's also not good for Astarion's sake, you know, psychologically, I guess. Also, if I understood Cazador correctly, I think what he's saying is, even if Astarion performs the ritual, it would still consume him because the markings on his back kind of mark him as a sacrifice, so he would die anyway. But okay, what are my options here? Alright, what do you need? If I help you complete the ritual, it will kill all these people. Yes, as we have established already. Didn't you hear him? If you complete the ritual, you will be consumed. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering from this. I'm not doing this. I don't know, maybe if I try to appeal to his sense of self-preservation, that's going to work better. So yeah, apparently you will die anyway in this ritual.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. So apparently he seems to think that he will be able to do this anyway. Okay. Okay, well, in that case, I guess I have to appeal to his sense of justice, empathy. I mean, last episode, or well, the one before that, when we were in the dungeon and talked to Sebastian and all the kids and so on, I think for a moment you could see that he was feeling sorry for them and that he was feeling guilty about what he did and that he had empathy for them. But it really only lasted for like 2 minutes, and then he was back to, well, I'm going to do the ritual anyway and these people are already dead. So he was very quick to push all of this aside. But I think there's still like a glimmer of this guilt and empathy somewhere inside him. So maybe I can actually appeal to that and bring it back to the surface again. Because I think we saw that, he actually was sorry for, the people that he brought to Cazador. So, yeah, we can't do this ritual. It will kill all these people.
These people died years ago. Trust me on that. All that's left are feral spawn, desperate for blood.
Yeah, that's what you're telling yourself to
If
make
we
it easier
release
for
them,
you.
How many people will they kill? Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands? But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
Oh, no. You know very well that you're doing this for yourself. Don't pretend that you're doing this for us or the city or whatever. That's not going to work with me. And, okay, well, I have some skill checks now. And this is so typically Astarion that he has to be persuaded to do the right thing. This is not like with Shadowheart where, I could just stay silent and she would make the decision and, I could be sure that it was a good one. And now Astarion needs to be nudged. Okay, I want you to live a life you're proud of. You can't be proud of this. I actually kind of like that. Inside, look into his eyes. Try to see what's driving this. This is actually also kind of interesting. I would like to gain a bit more insight into, why he's doing this. I mean, I have my own ideas, which I, already mentioned. He has been powerless for his entire life and now he wants this power for himself. But maybe there's more to this. And the bonuses are the same. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to do both of them. So if I fail the insight skill check, then I can still use persuasion, hopefully. So, yeah, let's try insight. Oh dear, 20? Astarion, why do you have to be so difficult? 5 to 8. Well, I could make it 9 to 12, but do I really want to sacrifice one of these? Like I said, I hope that if this doesn't work, I can still try persuade. And I mean, how much more difficult could that be? So let's just try it like this. Here we go. That's probably not going to be enough. No, of course not. But I have full inspiration, so I'm going to try this again, I guess. Yeah, that's still not enough. Okay. Plan B. Let's see if we can use persuasion instead.
All you can see are those eyes you've seen so many times before, pleading with you to help him.
Well, I'm not going to help you with that, sorry. I'm not going to help you kill 7,000 people. Okay, but I can still use persuade. So, let's hope that this is going to work better. Well, at least it's slightly more achievable, I guess. And, well, I can use a scroll. But I would prefer not to. Okay, let's just hope that this is going to be a good roll. Okay, there we go. Whew. At least a success.
You're right. I can be better than that.
Yes. I believe in you.
But I'm not above doing this.
Yes, you can kill him. I don't care about that. He certainly deserved that. Just go ahead. You deserve to do that. And he's definitely enjoying that. But I'm sure this is cathartic for him, so it's okay. All right. Just let it all out, Astarion.
Is it over? Is he...
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us?
Well, I guess you are free to go. It means you're free, you can do whatever you want. What do you want it to mean? That depends. Can you keep your fangs to yourself? Say nothing. These are basically the same options that I had with the other prisoners. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think they deserve a chance to live and have a life and be free. But obviously they will have to, you know, behave.
What business is it of yours?
It will become everyone's business if you try to feast on half the city. This is just a friendly warning. Your choices are simple, really. You can hide here, living in the shadows like parasites. Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
Yes, I like that. I like that little
What
speech,
does it mean for
Astarion.
them?
Now, that's a better question. 7,000 spawn, from ancient conquests to stolen children.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
Yes, we have already been through that, and I'm not going to repeat the same reasoning. They're too dangerous, they need to die, let's release them, they deserve the same chance you got. There we have it, exactly what I've been saying. Why not just leave them? They're not our responsibility. That's honestly like the worst option. You know, if you don't want to free them, then it's probably better to just kill them so they don't just, I don't know, stay here hungry for eternity or whatever. But yeah, just like the displacer beast in the zoo that Artemis freed, I think the vampire spawn deserve a chance as well and deserve their freedom. So yeah, let's release them.
They may not be the safest types to unleash, but their deaths would have weighed heavy on you.
Yes.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because I lured them.
Yes. Okay, so I guess he's actually going to set them free. I like that. Finally you can make amends for what you did.
They'll need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe, but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble.
I mean, that's a good idea. At least these spawn have some idea what it means to be a vampire spawn. And I mean, they had to control themselves so far already because Cazador wouldn't let them drink
I
humans,
think
right?
we're done here. Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Apparently, it is done. The quest is completed, and clearly Astarion wants to have a word. So let's just do that. Oh, and I just got, like, the staff, I presume. Whoa. Yeah, it's actually a staff. So I'm not sure if this is going to be useful for any of my mages. I will have to look at this later. Let's go and talk to Astarion.
That's it. He's gone.
Yes.
After all these years, these centuries, it's really over.
How does it feel? I'm proud of you. You did the right thing. And I had to convince you pretty hard to do the right thing. But in the end he came through, so I guess it's okay. You don't regret giving up all that power. Let's not remind him. So yeah, how does it feel?
I'm not sure. I feel a little numb. What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in.
Sure.
Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
Sure. Let's just give him some time, and maybe we can talk to him again later in a day or two. But let's see if there's more stuff we can pick up. Oh, there most certainly is. A dagger. I mean, that might be something for Astarion. Why does Astarion get so many neat weapons? There's so many great daggers. I feel there's like a lack of really great bows, for example. I find so few really good weapons for Artemis. Most of the ones that I got for her, I actually bought, like her current bow, I actually had to buy. And the family ring, which I don't think I need anymore, right? Because that's just like a key. Well, this guy just had a crappy standard quarter staff. And it doesn't look like the bats and the ghouls and the werewolves actually have
anything of use?
Any loot. Not even the fallen Gur hunters. Speaking of which, I may want to return to the Gur camp and tell them what happened. I mean, they might not actually see their kids again because they're going to the Underdark, which might not be the worst place for them, right? So they can do less harm in that place, I suppose. Yeah, I guess there isn't really any other loot that I need to take a look at. And the sarcophagus, is anything inside this one? Oh. Yeah, I guess lockpicking all these vaults was not necessary because eventually I get all the keys anyway. I kind of want to take a look at some of these platforms and stairs here. Do they actually go anywhere? I mean, not really. Oh, but we do have some interesting stuff here, maybe. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Is there any person in this world who hasn't found one of these invasion plans at this point? They're just everywhere. And I will take that as well, I guess. Vampires before Valiath. Okay, this might be interesting. Our illustrious predecessors, a brief notes on the succession of master vampires in Baldur's Gate by Lady Incognita. all dates Dale Reckoning. Eravask the Forebear, Zoltan Far the Eviscerator, Madame Talon the Well-Preserved. And I guess these are their dates, because if they are, most of them didn't really live all that long. Especially considering that they're vampires, so I'm not sure if these are actually like their living dates. The Interregnum, temporary suppression by Lethendarians. Blazers the Coryphée, who led her spawn in ecstatic blood dances. Dixon Nightbinder. Fableur the Fleeting. This is just 1 year, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Hideous Gothwicki, who knew not satiety. Donella Zar the Architect, who opened the Tourmaline Depth. Valius the Martinet, Cazador Zar the Avid. Okay. I mean, clearly this is not like the date they were born. Maybe the date they became vampires. Or maybe the dates where they actually ruled as vampire lords, because Cazador started in the same year when Valius died. So it's not when he was made a vampire, it was just when he was made the Lord Vampire, I guess. So this guy didn't have a long rule, hence the fleeting. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. And what is that marble plate doing here? Oh, it's apparently some kind of trap, but
Keep a blade
so
close.
far it hasn't actually exploded or triggered anything as far as I can tell. Let's disarm it anyway. Anything else around here? Yeah, I'm not sure what that was supposed to do, that marble plate. But we can't go any further in this direction. This has a
Subtle
cave-in.
steps.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
And this one is just going back to the main platform, presumably. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I would like to have like a very quick look at the dungeon, just to see if someone is still there, but I'm guessing they have all left. In which case, I should just go back to my camp, take a long rest, talk to everyone.
Better not be cursed.
Yep. This place is empty now, and the kids are gone as well. I do kind of want to go back to the palace though, because there's still like some... Oh well, look at that. So much for going to the Gur and telling them what happened. Apparently they have already arrived
You
here.
killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime.
Also, your children were
But
among
if you
them.
do decide to go hunting them, know they include your children.
Yes.
They survived?
Well, that depends on how you define survived, really. But they are free. They're making their way into the Underdark as we speak.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
Time will tell. But yeah, I guess you will have to decide what you do with your spawn children now. Whether you want to hunt them or leave them be. Can I talk to them again?
I pray the spawn will stay in the Underdark. We will show no mercy if they return here.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Like I said, if the vampire spawn start attacking people, then, you know, they will have to bear the consequences.
You could have killed You could have ended Tsar's legacy today.
So, would you have preferred if I killed your children?
If you think those spawn will stay in the Underdark, you're a fool. We'll see them soon, mark my words.
Okay, the girl don't seem to agree with my decision here, but okay, they're monster hunters,
You let
so
thousands of vampires spawn go free. How many will die because you could not do what needed to be done?
well, you're free to change that and go and kill them.
Thousands of vampires spawn on the run. Our own children among them. I only pray something of their innocence remains.
I mean, when I spoke to them, Chessa in particular, they still seem to be pretty aware of what they are and that they, should control themselves and not let the beast inside take over. So I think there's a reason to be optimistic.
Elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
But yeah, I want to go back into the
Let's
palace
get out of here. I've had more than my fill of this place.
and see what's going on there. Maybe the girl have killed everyone else in the palace. Since they are here, they must have gone through the palace, right? So, who knows what they did. No, this is not the way we need to go. I think this is where we came through. Yep, this is where we killed all the vampires. And we killed this poor guy when he tried to join in. Now let's see if there's still any servants in this place, or maybe they have all just left. It looks like they may just have left. And I mean, this guy is still dead, so I'm starting to think that the potion actually killed him, or something else killed him, because this is not just pretending to be dead anymore. Now he's like smoking, and I'm not sure why. Dead. Yeah, I think something must have gone wrong with his plan here. And yeah, it looks like all the servants are gone. So maybe they have noticed that, oh no, this one is dead. So I guess that maybe the girl killed everyone here. Everything must be perfect. Yeah, I remember her. She kept saying that. But she also seems to be the only servant. No, everyone else is just dead. Okay, well, nothing we can do about that. Let's just go to camp, and we will leave this place after taking a long rest. Okay, first of all, I guess I will make around and talk to everyone, see if they have any opinions about what happened.
To forswear the strength of 7,000 souls. That is an act of true strength, says Boo. Astarion may borrow Minska's muscles whenever he is needful. Brave, powerful, puny Astarion.
That's high praise coming from you.
They say that the only thing a vampire can feel is hunger. Nothing else touches them. Not grief or mercy. Or any sense of what is just. Who knows? There is often more ignorance than insight in what they say.
Well, apparently, at least for one moment, Astarion found a little bit of mercy inside of him, and he made the right decision.
So Astarion didn't fulfill his master's ambitions for himself. At least that means he's his own man. Though I'm a little surprised he didn't covet those powers.
I mean, he most certainly did. And I had to talk him out of it. But okay, that's all she has to say.
Astarion showed restraint where most others wouldn't. He might not appreciate the sentiment, but I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he does appreciate the sentiment.
Astarion resisted the allure of Cazador's would-be powers, and I am glad of it. Whatever he would have gained would have come at a great price.
I think so too. Alright. These guys are still here. But let's talk to everyone else, including Astarion.
Astarion chose right, and any well-trained Githyanki would have chosen the same.
You think so?
We seek might not for individual power, but for the good of the collective. I may no longer serve Vlaakith, but I still attend to a collective, the allies of the Prince of the Comet, and, of course, the one we've made for ourselves. To seek power for personal glory alone is a farce. Astarion was wise to see it.
Yeah, apparently Lizelle also thinks that he was just trying to get that power for his own sake and not for us. And yeah, about the Prince of the Comet and so on, I haven't made up my mind yet about him, whether I want to free him or not. But that's a bridge we have to cross later.
He'd hate to hear me say this, but I'm so fucking proud of Astarion. He could have had it all, but he kept his soul instead. Wasn't sure he had it in him, but he's changed so much. Overcome so much darkness. Oh, I could smooch that pointy little face.
Pointy little face. Yes, everyone is very proud of you, Astarion.
You did a good thing back there. I won't dwell on the matter. I know that's not a sentiment you're accustomed to reveling in, but rest assured, your actions have spoken for themselves.
Interesting that he is focused on Artemis' actions and not on Astarion's. He doesn't have anything to say about Astarion. But okay. I'm not sure if he already has a new dialogue or maybe if he still needs some time to think.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Yeah, apparently that's all for the time being. Okay. In that case, I will take a long rest. First of all, let's end the day. Okay, now he wants to talk. Sure. Let's do it.
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. Forever.
And how does it feel? Do you regret turning down all that power? Again, I'm not sure if I want to remind him of what he turned down. In that ritual chamber, you were someone else, someone unrecognizable. I'm not sure if she's saying that like in a good sense or in a negative sense, to be honest. Do you think we did the right thing freeing all those vampire spawn? I don't know. I'm not even sure myself if it's the right thing, but like I said, I think they deserve at least a chance to have a normal life. But yeah, how does it feel?
Invigorating. Terrifying. All of the above. I'm still trying to understand it, really. I came so close to losing everything back there. To losing myself. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it.
That's what I thought.
Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago.
Right.
You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you.
All right. I'm glad that he doesn't regret it. He actually seems to be very happy about his decision. So I'm glad that I was able to convince him. You saved yourself, I just gave you a push. Well, it was more like a shove, like a very, very heavy shove. Those were like 2 very difficult skill checks, and I had to use inspirations to pass them, so it was a bit more than just a little push. The ritual would have changed you. I'm glad you resisted it. I wasn't sure if you'd stop the ritual or not, honestly. Do you think we did the right thing? Okay, that's the same again. Yeah, I'm glad that you resisted it, even if it, took a bit of work.
So am I. Fun as all that power would have been, this feels more me.
All right.
When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself and let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, Thank you. I won't forget it.
That's like the second time he said thank you in just like 3 minutes. He seems to be really happy with how things turned out, so I'm happy that we chose that path for him, I guess, because we had to convince him. But yeah, this ended pretty well, so I'm really glad about this. Does anyone else have anything to say? Probably not. So I guess we will take that long rest now. I mean, I guess I will try to talk to Astarion just for completeness sake.
What can I do for you, my friend?
But no, that's back to normal dialogue now. The interesting thing is that compared to my other companions, my approval with Astarion isn't even that great. Maybe if it had been better, it would have been easier to convince him. I mean, if you look at Shadowheart or Gale, where it's like, I think pretty much at a maximum, it was always like super difficult to gain approval with Astarion. So I'm glad that we were able to finish his quest in such a good way. But yeah, let's go and take a rest now. I think we deserved a nice long rest now. And okay, apparently nothing happened during the night. Obviously, the next question is, what do we want to do? Well, probably not now, but next episode. Okay, apparently I got an update here. The Gur people are grateful for our role in taking down Cazador Zar. We are sure to have them by our side, come what may. So apparently killing Cazador kinda makes up for the fact that I freed everyone else. I mean, the fact that their children were among them probably swayed them in that direction. Okay, so what other quests are still open? Yeah, this is about the Steel Watch. I still need to find more dribbles. I don't really know what to do about this. I think I just have to wait until something happens. I guess this is something we might be able to do next. The dragon. How about that? And yeah, the Orphic Hammer. And again, this is something I can't actually continue at the moment. So there isn't really that much left. I also want to do a bit more exploration. I mean, I have uncovered most of the city map, but there's still some buildings and places that I haven't fully explored yet. So maybe I will try to put in another episode where I just you know, check out the city and try to find a few places I haven't been to yet. If you think there's like any specific place I should go to that I have missed, feel free to leave a comment and I'll check it out. So I will just build like a new team and we will just do some casual exploration next episode. And after that, I don't know, maybe we will try to find the dragon. That seems like a good plan to me. But I think I will end this episode here and we will leave the camp with a completely new team next episode. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.